So I've started the hike from the Landruk village, which acts as the base village for the trek. It is pretty low in altitude. That is Landruk. And the initial section of the trail is very high and steep. The total distance to the high camp is not more. It is just 11 kilometers, but it is the ascent that you do, because the Mardi Himal base camp is at 4,400 meters. Hello. Thank you. And guys, you can very well see the Annapurna South and Chhomorong peaks when you're here in Landruk and starting your trek to Mardi Himal. Way to forest camp Mardi Himal. So you just have to keep looking for these white and blue mark whenever you're here in the initial section of Mardi Himal. And this was regarding the Annapurna 100, which was being organized on 2 days, 25th and 26th, and today is 27th. So no more runners on the trail. Fun, choco fun. Oh, this is the WiFi masala. I think now this has become a cleanup drive for me instead of a personal trek. Good day. If we don't change our habits, there'll be no more good days left. Though the trail, just like 500 meters before the low camp, is really beautiful. The forest is super dense and it feels amazing. So guys, you get an amazing view of the Machu Picchu mountain, or the fishtail, and Mardi Himal is somewhere in these ranges, which are like ahead of Machu Picchu. I have to say this, guys, it is very beautiful, and you get so close to the Annapurna South, to Chhomorong, the fishtail Machu Picchu, that it feels really amazing. So guys, the time is 12:43, and guys, I think like the weather is pretty clear and the base camp is 5 kilometers away and there is an ascent of 700 meters. So I thought I have plenty of time in the day, so let's see if I could just make it to the base camp quickly, because I'm not carrying my backpack, just a day sack with a water bottle chickpeas to eat, and power bricks, GoPro and my phone. That's it. And this is how the trail looks like. So guys, it's like a steep ridge walk. Wow. One big reason to do the Mardi Himal trek will be to get one of the closest views of the Annapurna South and Huinchuli. And Huinchuli peak, it doesn't look, you don't get the feel of it from the Annapurna Base camp and from the area between the lower viewpoint and the upper viewpoint on Mardi Himal. This mountain looks amazing. And as you get closer to Machu Picchu, you see how Mardi Himal is different from Machu Picchu. There's like a huge gap which is not visible from very far away distance. The time is 1:50 p.m. The clouds are getting closer to the peaks, so I think I have less time left. I will try to wind it up as quickly as possible. Hello. You're coming from the base camp?
Yes.
Wow, nice. भाई नमस्ते. टी हाउस आपका है?
आपका है, वो बंद करके आया.
बंद करके आया. चलो आप बस में आया जाके जल्दी. मैं नीचे से आया ना आज.
नीचे वो आदमी भी है, ये आप लोग एक ही है?
मैं अकेला है.
एक ही आदमी.
एक ही आदमी.
वो इंडिया कौन था में?
इंडिया राजस्थान.
राजस्थान है.
राजस्थान.
अच्छा
बस.
एरिया है.
So guys, he's the guy who has a tea house at the Mardi Himal base camp, but he requested me to, you know, just go up fast and then come back down quickly because he's done for the day. He was not expecting anyone to come to the base camp now. Whew, I can see his tea house. So we are 700 meters away and this altitude is already 4,000, how much? 200 something. So if I run, whew, I have to catch my breath. But I'm super lucky to still have a clear weather. Whew. So guys, we made it to the Mardi Himal base camp. So this is the tea house. Whoop. Lots of Coca-Cola in here. It's all shut. So I'm at the Mardi base camp and it took me 2 hours, 4 minutes and counting. Guys, it is 5.8 kilometers from the high camp. But like everyone has their own pace, has their own way of walking. So just go slow, okay? Don't push your body beyond a point, and then I think you'll have one of the most amazing experiences. Like the Annapurna base camp or the Annapurna circuit or Thurangla, there's not much of a big board, but there are only flags and a small little board saying Mardi Himal base camp, and the height is 4,500 meters. Whew, time to click a selfie and bid goodbye to the Mardi Himal base camp, and we go back. Yeah, so guys, let's wrap up the peaks one last time. So this is the Annapurna South. It is in 7,000. This is Huinchuli, a 6,000, and there you have Annapurna 1, I think, with the Fang, and few other peaks which I don't know the name in this section. Then there's Gangapurna, then there's Annapurna 3. This is Machu Picchu. You even get to see this peak from Pokhara. It is called the fishtail because it resembles like a fishtail on the top, but now the clouds are covering it. And now guys, this, the highest point on this is Mardi Himal, which is 5,500 meters. And then in this side of the valley, there are not big mountains, and that's where the high camp is. So you just take up a ridge, and therefore Mardi Himal base camp trek from the high camp is a kind of a ridge walk, and it's really amazing. Now we have the stairs. We go down and down and down. I've crossed the lower viewpoint, and now next will be the high camp. And you see the clouds building up more and more. And you have to be extra careful at the descent. If you would want, then you can use a trekking pole for your support, but every step is crucial, so just step gently. You'll be fine, nothing will happen, but just be cautious and not careless. So don't be harsh on your knees, okay? Don't jump, take it slow and easy, one step at a time, and you'll be fine. Yep, if you're having problems, just sit down, bend your knees, and then get down. Take help of others. Don't be shy. And then I think you'll be able to do it quite nicely and easily. So guys, we are back in the high camp. It took me 3 hours and 48 minutes to wrap up the hike from the high camp to the Mardi Himal base camp and back. Okay, so there are 3 drops. That's 1, that's 2, and I'm here standing right on top of the 3rd one. Wow. And then there's the 4th one. It is so beautiful. Wow. Another one.